you know, just a Major League All-Star in studio. The Blue Jays have 4 players going to the All-Star game next week at Chavez Ravine in Los Angeles, one of which is joining us in studio. He's one of the best pitchers in the game, Alek Manoah, everybody. Welcome to Breakfast Television, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's start with the All-Star news. Obviously, you know, we all knew it was coming. You have had a spectacular year. What was your feeling when you heard? Because you were in the middle of a game in Seattle when it came down. What was your initial reaction?
Well, Charlie had brought me into the office when I got to the yard that morning, and he was like, "Hey, I need to talk to you." And I was like, "What's going on?" I'm not going to AAA.
Yeah, they weren't going to send you down. I don't think it was that kind of meeting.
So I sit down, and he's just, you know, he starts talking to me. He's kind of, you know, getting a little emotional, and I was like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Man, I'm just proud to tell you you're going to be an All-Star." And then I was kind of just super shocked because I was expecting the selection show to be later, and I was like, "Oh, maybe we'll just find out later." So like my first reaction was like, "Man, how do you know already?" But no, it was a super amazing feeling, and just all that hard work. There's a little token of payback a little bit.
So again, the game goes next Tuesday, and you can see it on Sportsnet. Alek Manoah will be there along with 3 other Jays. Alejandro Kirk,
Man,
what is he like?
he's amazing.
He's like he's one of the most extraordinary stories in baseball. Like, is he funny in the clubhouse? Like, we just see him just raking. Like, we just see him hitting. We don't see any other side to Alejandro. What's he like?
He's amazing. He's just very easygoing. He's a great teammate. He shows up. He doesn't speak a whole lot. He's not too loud, but he's always getting his hacks in, and he's just a really good teammate, man. He's fun to be around, and he's just a super fun player to watch, man. He's super exciting.
So yourself, Alejandro, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and George Springer will be part of All-Star Week in Los Angeles. It's going to be a great time. I'm curious how your family reacted to the news, because I want to go back, because I know you've seen this video a million times, but it's so good. 411 days ago, you made your Major League debut. It was at Yankee Stadium. Alek Manoah was a prospect everyone knew about in the Jays organization, but his time came at Yankee Stadium, of all places, at a day game. And not only were you spectacular, your mom was living and breathing with every pitch, which every good parent does. Yeah. And this video will never get old for me. What was her reaction when she found out you were All-Star bound?
It's kind of like she was expecting it.
So wasn't that impressed?
I think I was a little more emotional than she was this time. You know, I FaceTimed her, was able to FaceTime my dad, my brother, and kind of just have a moment, you know, just appreciate all the hard work, everything we've been through, and just really get excited for the moment. And the moment I told her, I was like, "Mom, we're going to LA. I'm gonna be an All-Star." She's like, "Oh man, that's awesome. I already had my outfit picked out."
Wait a second. Everything was sure. She was already ready for the trip.
Oh, she was already, like, everybody I spoke to that I said we're going to the All-Star game. They're like, "Oh, all right, cool. We already have our flights like booked and stuff." I'm like, "Well, I'm glad nobody told me this, because like I would have hated to get jinxed or anything."
A few refunds. Well, that wasn't happening the way you've been throwing. Again, it's been a little over a year since this young man started his major league journey. If I would have told you a year ago, I believe it was May 27th of last year, if I would have told you a year ago, "Yeah, you'll be an All-Star in a year," what would you have told me?
I wouldn't have been too surprised.
Sorry, you wouldn't have been too surprised?
No. There's a lot of hard work that I put in the off season. There's a lot of hard work I've put in my whole life, and I don't think it was a matter of if, just a matter of when. And obviously, super blessed. My first, you know, complete full season. To be able to represent the Jays in the All-Star game is huge for me, and definitely wouldn't have expected it this early, but I knew the hard work would pay off at some point.
He has that dog in him, is how the kids refer to it now. Alek Manoah, that's the kind of attitude he has. One quick note on the Jays. It's been a bit of a struggle here of late. You guys are going to be all right, right?
Oh, yeah.
You guys are going to figure it out?
Yeah.
That's all I need to hear. Jay fans, you're going to be all right. Alek Manoah. Devo like that, too.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that? I'm sorry? You know what, Alek, this is quite a moment. We have some breaking news. It's amazing you're on this couch. We have some breaking me news, and we have animation. Believe it or not, this cost us $3 million just for the animation, Alec. I know what you're thinking. Breaking me news, this Friday at Rogers Center, I will throw the first pitch before the Royals take on the Jays, the ceremonial first pitch. I know we have a kid who might start the All-Star game and win a Cy Young, but I want to make this about me for a second. So it's happening. What advice do you have as I pull out this bad boy and I walk out there? Because it seems easy. It looks like a straightforward process. What do I need to know, Alec, about going out there Friday ahead of the Royals and you guys?
Just wipe your hand a little bit. You might be sweating, little sweaty hands. Don't look up too much. Lights get bright, and just breathe. Just breathe. Stay within your legs.
See, this is a funny thing.
Stay within your legs. Get some good extension.
Whenever you're doing something,
And don't be a meme.
Who have you talked to here? Because, okay, that's an interesting thing because we've seen, like, Devo, 50 Cent had a horrible one. Dr. Anthony Fauci, Carly Rae
the list
Jepsen.
goes on.
Steve Aoki threw it 14
And
miles.
DJ Oki's threw it like all over. So do you think that some people have done it on purpose just to go viral?
I'm not gonna lie. I think that Aoki one looked a little fishy. It kind of looked like he was aiming for the moon.
Wow. Okay, so just be calm, breathe,
That's it.
and just kind of wipe the hands.
Stay within your legs.
Do they check me for a substance if I go out there? Can I use a little something for grip?
Well, they usually check you after the inning.
Right.
So if you want to go out there for just one pitch, and
Okay. All right. Enough of. It'll be fun Friday. One last thing. How badly do you want to start? We got about 20 seconds. How badly do you want to start that All-Star game for the American League on Tuesday?
I think it'd be a great story if I started with Kirky, but I'm just blessed to be there, and I look forward to throwing
You're right.
whatever inning it is.
That would be the battery. Kirk and you. Listen.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Keep doing what you're doing. It's an amazing story, and you're putting in the work.
Thank
Alek
you.
Manoah, everyone.
Thank you.
He's going to the All-Star game next week. Watch it on Sportsnet. More BT after this.